Well, the time has finally come. AFL Fantasy is out for 2019. So here's the quick first team I put together last night. So I'll give you a quick rundown. So in defence, I'm back in the top two scorers, Laird and Lloyd. I think they will be again the top two scorers this year. Possibly even Lloyd taking that number one spot. I'm not 100% sold on Laird yet. Possibly could go down to Witherden, and then I could bring one of the rookies up to a Birchall, but I'm not sure at this stage. So I've gone Laird, Lloyd as the two big dogs, and I've got Williams because I think he's going to make it. He's possibly 20 points underpriced. He could make a lot of money and a stepping stone to one of the primos. Um, so I've got Collins. The rookies at this stage, I mean, it's a bit hit or miss. Like you'll have to see him, watch him throughout JLT. So looking down the mid, I've gone with McRae because Mitchell's out. You've got to have that one player in there. You're confident on getting 110 plus every week, and I think McRae's that man. Without Mitchell, he'll probably be the number one scorer in the mid this year. He's also a great captaincy option to have through there. Cripps, Merritt, and Adams, I've got them. I think they can possibly push to be in the top five mids this year. Adams is underpriced again. I think he can lift his average back up to a 110. Merritt, there has been some speculation about his injury in the preseason. He's currently in a moon boot, but I think that look, he's in a moon boot, and they said he's going to be out of training for a few weeks. But fingers crossed, he still gets a couple JLT games in, and if he looks fit there, I'm picking him because he's priced at 100. He can go 115. I got Brad Crouch as my mid pricer in there, coming back from injury. Um, you got to see how he goes in the JLT, but I'm confident with him. Also, the other guys in there, Hanbury and Miles, that other mid prices, they're risky, and you'll have to watch them throughout the JLT, but they're also on my list, on my watch list. Then you got the rookies, nothing big there. In the rucks, I've gone with Grundy and Steph, two set and forget ruckman. I think Grundy is another great captaincy option. You've got to have him there. If you don't have him, what are you doing? Like, come on. Then Steph as well, I've put in there because he's played with the two ruckman before, so I'm not worried about that new rule affecting his scoring as I am with other ruckman like Gorn. Down the forward line, I've gone with Dangerfield, and then this can change here. Dunkley, I'm not sold on Dunkley yet, but with the injury of Tom Mitchell, I think Chad Wingard and James Warple are the two players who could be gaining from his injury. So I think Wingard and Warple will get a lot more mid time. Wingard, we saw in the back end of last year what he can do. Like, he's been there before. I think he can get up to his average around 100 again this year. And Warple, who knows with him? If he gets a mid-time during the JLT, I have to lock him because I think he could push for a 90-plus average this year. You got to have Setterfield. I'm a Carlton fan. You got to have him, trust me. And the other rookies there for the meantime. Anyway, the strategy I've gone with this year is I've picked one primo who I think will be the top scoring for each line. So I've gone with Lloyd at this stage. I think will be the top scoring backman. McRae, Grundy, and Danger. And I've tried to get a bit of value under that. So I could, so this is in backline. I could, for example, get out Laird and get in someone like Witherden, and then I could go Scrimshaw to a Birchall or a Brodie Smith with that cash. So that's something I'm looking at doing now. But yeah, here's my first team. I'm sure a lot will change in the next 50 odd days. Yeah, leave a comment what you'd like to see. Send me some of your teams, and I'll be happy to review them in some videos. So yeah, 2019, it's here.